Forget calling these things tools. They're way more than that. They're like the embodiment of power and how far technology has come. You look at one of these machines, and it's not just metal and bolts. You're seeing something seriously impressive. The kind of stuff that makes you respect the brains and dedication that went into building it. So want to come with me and check out these awesome machines? Let's dive in. Faun C40. You won't believe the Faun C40 roadway dispenser. Remember that huge pipeline project out west? The one where they laid the line through impossible swamp and mud? Turns out none of that would have happened without this beast. The C40 system itself is pretty simple. It's basically high-tech aluminum panels that lock together to form a road on demand. But the dispenser is what makes it work. It's this huge machine that carries a massive roll of panels, kind of like a giant roll of heavy-duty aluminum foil. It hooks up to a truck or big loader, and then it can just unroll and lay the trackway at lightning speed. Then when the job's done, it winds the whole thing back up. No more messing with cranes to lay tracks or waiting for things to dry out. It can handle monster trucks, withstand basically any weather, and you can even build it underwater. Apparently, they used it for emergency repairs in flood zones too. It's one of those things that makes you wonder how we ever got anything built without it. Jenz Chippertruck Hybrid. I'll admit, when they first brought in the Jenz Chippertruck Hybrid, I was skeptical. All that talk about dual engines and being eco-friendly sounded like a pile of sales fluff. But after a few big jobs, I'm a believer. This machine is all about power. You wouldn't think it on the road. It's surprisingly fuel efficient for its size. But flip those switches and boom! It's got two engines, one monster just for the chipper and another dedicated to everything else. We're not talking piles of branches here. This thing eats whole trees. It's perfect for those land clearing jobs on the big development sites or after a storm wreaks havoc. Speed is its other advantage. That dual engine setup means everything works fast. Loading, chipping, discharge, zero lag time. Even the crane is ridiculously quick and precise. I've run other chippers where it feels like half the day is spent waiting, but the Jenz keeps up with whatever you can throw at it. Plus, with the comfy cab and all those automatic controls, even a long shift isn't the backbreaker it used to be. John Deere 9RX 640. So the 9RX 640, it's not your grandpa's tractor. This thing's a monster, but smooth as anything. They even got the cab suspension down perfectly, something the old ones never quite nailed. And the power? You're pushing a 640 horsepower engine. It can pull just about anything. See, the key is it's not about wheels. It's about those four tracks. You get way more surface area to spread the weight, so you don't end up sinking in soft ground like other big rig tractors. The 9RX is made for those massive fields, the ones where you want to plant and harvest quick before the weather turns. With this, we get way more work done in half the time. They built the thing for precision farming. All those sensors, auto steer, heck, you can monitor fuel efficiency from your phone. I know some of the old-timers scoff at all the touchscreens, but honestly, it makes setting up and tracking the field work way easier. I'm telling you, when it's a long day and you're not fighting with the controls, you appreciate the technology in this beast. Hemos 450. Man, let me tell you about this Hemos 450 auger ditch cleaner we got last season. It's one of those machines you never knew you needed until you try it. Used to be, cleaning out ditches was a full crew job. Shovels and mud, not my favorite way to spend a day. The Hemos, it's got this giant auger on the front, like a corkscrew for dirt. Mounts right onto the tractor, so it only takes one guy to run the whole operation. We're not talking a little backyard ditch either. This thing handles the big irrigation channels no problem. Tosses the spoil way back up the banks, keeps the water flowing smooth. Durability's been awesome. I thought for sure that auger was going to get jammed up in our heavy clay soil, but it powers right through. Maintenance is a breeze compared to those old backhoes we used to rent. You know what the real bonus is? Way less erosion. With the auger, you get this clean cut, so the banks hold better and we get fewer washouts. Gray WPLS 140. You should see the guys in the shop working with the new Gray WPLS 140 lift system. It's totally changed how they do heavy repairs. These are basically these wireless, portable lift columns. Need to get under a bus? Roll a pair in, hit the touchscreen, and the whole thing lifts smoothly. Each column can handle 14,000 pounds, so even the big rigs are no problem. You can link up to 8 of them at a time for the super heavy stuff. Before, it was jacks, stands, the whole 9 yards, plus worrying about things shifting. Now it's incredibly stable. They've got built-in safety locks, sensors, the whole thing won't even budge if it detects uneven weight. The coolest part is no cables. It's all battery-powered and the columns talk to each other wirelessly. That means you've got way more room to work, no tripping over cords and faster setup. The shop crew swears by it. Transmission drops, brake jobs, apparently it cuts their time in half for the big stuff. Caterpillar Cat 336E. Okay, let's talk about getting the most out of your new Cat 336E excavator. This machine is a workhorse designed for those projects where you need both power and versatility. Whether you're digging trenches for a construction site, loading trucks at the quarry, or handling demolition with special attachments, the 336E is up to the task. Under the hood, you've got a reliable Cat C9 engine that delivers plenty of power without sacrificing fuel efficiency. You'll notice the hydraulic system is super smooth, thanks to those energy-saving valves that make sure you're not wasting a drop of power. That translates into fast cycle times and precise control, exactly what you need. One of the 336E's best features is the spacious cab. We get it, you're going to be spending a lot of time in that seat. That's why we gave you comfortable seating, intuitive controls, and excellent visibility all around. Maintenance-wise, the 336E is designed for easy upkeep. All your key service points are easily reached, and the machine's built-in diagnostics help you troubleshoot any issues. It's a tough machine built to last, so taking care of it will pay off in the long run. Monosem Monoshox MG plus ME. Everyone, let's dive into the Monoshox MG plus ME precision planter. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a game changer for getting the most out of your fields. We built the Monoshox for modern farming challenges, bigger fields, more unpredictable weather, and the need for pinpoint accuracy to maximize output. The heart of the system is the Monoshox suspension. You won't find a smoother ride over uneven terrain. This keeps the planting depth incredibly consistent, which means even germination and healthier crops across the whole field. The ME model is fully electric. That gives you seed-by-seed control, variable rate planning with GPS, and way more accurate tracking data at the end of the season. Need to adjust on the fly? We've even got an app for that, so you can change settings from the comfort of your cab. Another key point is versatility. The Monoshox can handle over 70 types of seeds, from corn and soybeans to sugar beets or sunflowers with just a quick adjustment. And remember, this isn't just about planting faster, it's about planting smarter, using inputs efficiently because accurate spacing matters. Ponsse Elephant King. Sir, let me introduce you to the latest generation Ponsse Elephant King forwarder. This machine is purpose-built for extreme logging conditions. Think steep slopes, swamps, snow, you name it. It builds on the proven Elephant chassis, prioritizing raw power and stability. Key upgrades include a redesigned load space for even greater capacity, now at a massive 20,000 kilograms. We upgraded the engine to the latest Mercedes-Benz with a 210 kilowatt, giving us the best power-to-weight ratio in its class. The 8-wheel drive and hydraulic suspension create outstanding terrain adaptability. Operators praise the system's ability to reduce ground pressure, minimizing environmental impact. The K121 crane is another major selling point. It offers superior strength and reach, plus it's fully integrated with the Optic control system. This translates to quicker loading cycles, precision load handling, and real-time performance data for optimizing the harvesting process. We've also strengthened the Elephant King's overall structure for long-term durability and the harshest environments. This is a machine designed to minimize downtime and ensure your crews can tackle the most demanding timber harvests. Hecht 8616. If you are looking for a versatile and robust solution for keeping outdoor spaces clear year-round, the Hecht 8616 multi-purpose machine is worth considering. While certainly not the largest or most powerful, it strikes a great balance between capability and convenience. The Hecht 8616 is powered by a 6.5 horsepower 4-stroke engine and offers a decent working width of up to 85 centimeters depending on the attachment. That makes it suitable for clearing driveways, pathways, and smaller parking areas. The self-propelled design minimizes fatigue, especially in heavy snow conditions. One of its advantages is the ability to quickly switch attachments. In addition to the snowblower, you can add a sweeper brush for leaves and debris, a blade for light grading work, or a collection box for efficient cleaning. The Hecht 8616 also boasts convenient features like a 230-volt electric starter and an adjustable headlight, making it easy to use even in low light conditions. Larrington Harvester Trailer. Alright, so check out this Larrington Harvester trailer I've been running this season. They designed this thing specifically for those big grain runs during harvest time. But honestly, it's useful for way more. It's got that half-pipe body, so it's wider and slopes upward at the sides. This means loads slide out easier, saving you time at the drop-off point. Full-length steel with minimal joints keep it stiff. Plus, those huge commercial axles handle rough fields better than some I've used. You can choose air or hydraulic brakes depending on your setup. Speaking of setup, that heavy-duty sprung drawbar is a lifesaver. Really smooths out the ride when you're towing behind a loader or combine. Even the little details are smart. High visibility grille so you don't lose track of the load. Those extra taillight positions, and that easy-to-use stand that you never take on and off. The thing just folds out of the way. I know, Larringtons have a reputation for solid build quality, but they've outdone themselves with the Harvester. They've got a bigger model too if you're hauling sugar beets or root crops. We appreciate your interest in learning more about these powerful machines. We would love to hear your thoughts and questions. Please leave a comment below. Let's build a community passionate about engineering and the machines that shape our world. We look forward to meeting you again in the upcoming videos.